Hello, this is Tom Ungrodt, and welcome to the Gift and Home channel. This segment is on receivables and payables. My first comment is, as far as receivables, if I were you, I would not get involved in a large receivable program with your preferred customers, having due bills. It's another accounting function that, quite frankly, can be avoided because you will offer cash, check, and bank card processing, which is what your business is all about. So my first and quick opinion, and we discontinued this years ago in our business, was don't offer any type of program to your customers that you really can't control. If you feel it necessary, fine, but we really found that with what else is available, that handles your receivables department. And there shouldn't be any others as far as I'm concerned. Payables, on the hand, is a different story. You will have payables on an ongoing basis. Some of your top priorities, of course, are your rent, your payroll, as we had discussed earlier, being your biggest expenses. Set a schedule up. Make sure, and it will in your lease, require you to pay your rent on the 1st of the month, the 5th of the month, the 10th of the month. Your general payables for your vendors should be structured and paid at least twice a month. Well, you could pay it once a week, but it's a function that takes time and effort. But my suggestion would be to break that up into a couple of segments, but make sure you do it promptly on the 15th or the 30th. Set up a filing system so that it's appropriate, that you know how this can be done. Again, we referred to QuickBooks and other ways to do it, but you still will have a tremendous amount of invoices that will come through, and you've got to track and document every single invoice. So set up an appropriate ABC filing system so you can refer to those paperwork flow anytime you want. Purchase order control. One key element in payables control, ironically, is your purchase order control. If you write a proper purchase order, which is a contract with your vendor, it's very simple to follow the process through. You make sure you get what you order. You can refer to that for cost, retail, terms. Everything you leave that vendor with should be reflected on the invoice. So make sure you compare the two before you move on, and then you know when it's due and when it's payable. Another important part of this equation, in the gift industry, there are many companies that offer special dating terms for seasonal products. And you should certainly ask and take advantage of those situations when you can. The cash flow situation in our business, as I had referred to earlier, is very weak and very difficult in the first 9 months out of the year. You really need to conserve your cash. And your payables, in order to keep up with them, naturally you need the cash to pay them. A lot of things that we do in this business can be dated. You can receive dating, 12/10, December 10th dating, on merchandise you receive earlier in the year. It's one of the keys to our marketing program at Ideation is we make sure everything we negotiate, hopefully you pay later when you have the cash in the month of December to pay it. Payables will go up accordingly. Don't let yourself get those out of control or out of hand earlier in the year. You need to focus on your core merchandise. You need to prioritize your vendors and what you need earlier in the year. Then at holiday time, you can increase your inventory, increase your payables, and your sales will go up accordingly. And you can pay everything on time. You need an age to accounts payable report. It's simply set up, again, through QuickBooks in your office, telling you what's 30 days, 60 days, and future dating. And you can refer to that and attach it to your balance sheet or your income statement every single month. That should be an ongoing process. Share it with your management team so they see what is owed and what's been paid. Your sales, you will do 25% of your volume probably from the 1st of December to Christmas Day. Obviously, the cash goes with it, and if you can push as much into that period for payables, it would be to your advantage to do that and stay prompt with your vendors. Remember, we're a cash business, we're a payables business. Conserve your cash and pay your bills on time with your vendors and maximize all the discounts allowable. Next, we will touch on some additional things that you might look for in the financial world of the small business. Thank you.